Hi, I'm Michelle and I've got a folk story or a fable to tell you tonight. When I was at school and studying French, we had to learn a poem. And believe it or not, some of the poems I learnt at school I still remember. And one of them that I partly remember was the one we learnt in French, and it was called Le Corbeau et la Renard par Jean de La Fontaine. Maître Corbeau sur un arbre pêchait, tenait en son bec un fromage. And even if you don't understand French, I'm sure you got the last bit of that, le fromage, which if you've read Menu Menu, you know means cheese. So this is the story of the fox and the crow. So Maître Corbeau and the fox, Monsieur le Renard. So one day, the crow was flying out looking for some breakfast, and she found a large piece of cheese in the woods. So she flew down, picked it up, and then sat on a bough of a tree to contemplate it. Anyway, the aromatic smell of this, obviously French cheese, wafted through the forests, and it was picked up by the fox. And the smell was so enticing that he followed it all the way through the woods and eventually came to the bottom of the tree where the crow was sitting. And he thought, well, I'm sure she's not going to let me have any, so I have to come up with a plan. So the plan the fox came up with was this. Good morning, Mrs. Crow. How beautiful you look perched up there in the sunshine. You have such beautiful, dark, shiny feathers. Your plumage is just magnificent. And your eye so bright and sharp. Oh, and those wings are the envy of the birds in the forest. And I'm sure, given how beautiful you are, that you must also have a voice to go with it. And I'm sure if you sang me a melody, I would know that you were the queen of the forest. So the crow sits up and thinks, well, I do actually have such beautiful feathers, and they are the glossiest of black. And my wings? Perfect. And I suppose my eye is very bright, though I hadn't actually really thought about it. And my voice? Well, no one has actually said I had a beautiful voice. But given how Mr. Fox thinks I am so beautiful, then maybe my voice is just as good. So she decided that she would show him. So she took a deep breath and opened her mouth to sing. And from her mouth fell the piece of aromatic cheese straight down into the mouth of the fox, who gobbled it up. And Mrs. Crow thought, whoops. And then the fox said, well, in return for that beautiful bit of cheese, I'm going to give you some advice. Never trust a flatterer. Thank you.